Whew. Ah, screw it. Wake up a little late. Cool. Pay down the credit card, upload a video. Enjoyed myself a little too much last night, but that's fine. I haven't taken a break in the entire week. It was well deserved, but c'est la vie. Now, where... We can do the MTLB one. Yeah, screw it. Is it loud because I maxed the volume out my other volume mixer? That's probably it. Because my music is normally not... Yeah, that's exactly what it is. There we go. Alright, so we can adjust that. I think I can actually put a third guy in here. Yeah, and he can operate the smaller turret. How are you guys doing this morning? And I've also noticed my mic's a little on the loud end, so I'm going to turn it down by 3/4 of a decibel. Now, where are those T-80s? I'm going to store some in here for a surprise later on. I haven't even determined where the AO is going to be today. I'm thinking I'll have this as the staging point. And I'll mark this as the objective. And then a few markers as well. I'm thinking for like this area over here. I could combine that with this area over here and we can make one AO out of it toward like the very end of the campaign for like a quote-unquote cleanup operation. And then we'll see how that works out. Yeah, and I think all that should be fine. Shrink that down, add a little more distance up there, and then we add those two AOs. So I have to debate if there's any good way for me to do like a town garrison in here. I'll probably do another like ambush site like I did in Starry Sobor 2 missions ago, I believe, but also there's a few setting adjustments I need to make, and I need to look through feedback and see if there's anything I need to edit in there, but medical. Whew. Yeah, so there's also a few new features they added to Ace Medical, such as pain unconsciousness. And you can actually bleed out and die during cardiac arrest now. I mean, that should be turned on by default. So that's kind of interesting. That's a way to make things a little easier to save people in the long term. And then there's a few additional features here which we need to review, so. And a few more options here. They added a stitch timer. And they added these, so I'll probably have to get with TSB and review those new settings, so. That's okay. I think default will see how things go. Yeah, Sparky. Our overlords screwed with our medical settings again because it's their medical settings to screw with. Ah, don't you love them? Alright, so I'm doing vehicle templating first, and I'll do static templating. Oh yeah, no, this will make a nice little spot. How about we do an ADA? Because they have 82 A's, but... No, that's a little out of place. That's the same exact model, just green for Lamau. Yeah, man, at this point, because this is the, this would be the rebels getting their hands on all the CDF stuff. Bulldozer. I might make an actual, like, killdozer. I haven't decided yet. But I do have a poll up right now to see what people want to do today. Because I saw a meme last night, and someone added it to me this morning about putting a 90mm cannon on top of a vehicle, a Humvee specifically. And I'm like, all right, if you guys want, we can do another Toyota war. So I have that up for grabs right now, and we'll see what they vote for. I don't think we have Toyota Camrys, so it would probably be Hiluxes. Do we have Camrys? Because I know if you type Hilux, we obviously have Hilux up the wazoo, but... I don't think we have Camry. No, it would be Hilux-based. But I'll also put some Humvees in and whatnot, but I'll have to see, I'll have to see what we have for map choice. Where's that Z? Is it ZSU? I think it's ZSU. Yeah, but the one without the radar on top, because that's been screwing with the players hardcore. I love it. Because they're unable to detect it. Ah, it's so fun. We could use vans, but again, we'll get there when we get there. I'm gonna kill our fuel for now. But I'm gonna check that in actually a full hour now, because I put that poll up about 15 minutes ago. So I'm gonna finish this, and then probably take a small break, get some water, and then I'll see what else I can do. Nah, like, can I get a BTR? Give me a 70. Trying to vary up my vehicles, because I have a few hidden ones around as well, but... Yeah, it should be good. Now, give me the rifleman template, because I need to make some statics. Oh, wait, no, I didn't cover this town up here. What would I want to do in this blasted hellhole? Give me some sort of technical. No, we can do a gun truck. Well, no. We have, what is it? The MPKT? Oh, God, this is gonna drive me crazy. Land Cruiser. KPTV. That was close. I mean, we can also use those things, which are pretty fun. Yeah, stash that away. So the question becomes, where would I make the place they live? Because a lot of this is just blown out ruins. I guess right here I can have a little outpost, and then the store I can also have a little outpost as usual, but back here also wouldn't be too bad. If that's the case, I want to put a tow across the street. Something like right here. Oh, okay, I thought that would actually have a little bit better cut. Well, it has some. Yeah, overwatching that road right there wouldn't be the worst thing. I can adjust it on the fly. I mean, I shouldn't really care right now because I'm streaming the development, meaning the players can meta the hell out of this. Hilux, Hilux, however you want to say it, I don't care. Give me a gun car right here. Sorry, in the morning my throat always goes astray when I start talking, so let's do GMG, but the fun GMG. Yes, WMIK. And I should be using rifleman for that, but nah. Engineers all the way. Give me another 80. Or do I want to be a jerk? You know what? I'm gonna be a jerk instead. BMP. Okay, with that all set. A player's metagame? Never. What? You're kidding, right? Yeah. Of course. Alright, that should be enough. Now, give me Rifleman. Well, you know, we'll just do entirety turret templating when we go AO to AO, so I wanted to potentially build ambushes in here, but I'm going to do that on the server just to mess with people. I'll make a defensive line right here. Actually, can I fit a... Fitting a static in here might actually be tough, but give me an M2. So if he turns, how bad is he gonna clip? Oh yeah, that's... Oh, there's enough to shoot him. Yeah, like you can't tell he's clipping back there on the silhouette. Plus, if I put the tripod here and angle it as close as I can to the door like this, then that'll give him the most room. Yeah, easy. Oh no, he's gonna overwatch from the window, you know? What's the module with the units? A set AI mode. So it keeps them all in place, similar to disabling the path, but it disables them from moving around their feet. So they're only locked in a 90-degree angle, 45 degrees to the left of where they can aim their gun, and 45 degrees to the right of their gun. I use it for tunnels and places that only the players can come from one way. So for example, the bunker, I used half of the units in there were forced to look one way because there's only one way you could come from, but once you got deeper in that bunker complex, there became more ways you could go through. So I did that. But I use this and a mix of enabling and disabling pathing to run my garrisons. Hazmat, I don't know. I mean, we had land cruisers thanks to another mod, but shrug. So I'm just going down the numbers right now and adding a few key units. I want to set up a stinger. Well, I mean, he would just be like in literally FU territory up here, so... But we'll get to that spot. Very similar to... Oh, whoa to that. Tropic Flow McFinnigan. Thank you for the $2, man. I'll put it for credit card bills. See, I've noticed in... Random IRL story I'll give you. You can keep your credit below $100 to keep your utilization low. And the reason I gotta keep my utilization low is because when you're with someone and you're trying to get a house, the credit union picks the person with the lower credit score to pay the damn mortgage. Like, they use their credit score to base the payment stuff on, which is bullshit. But credit fucking... I'm gonna go into a full-on fucking rant here. Credit scores are dumb. Because now you have Experian pushing their own app and now coming up with all these ways to boost your credit score if you use their app or use certain streaming services and all this other mumbo-jumbo, and it's like, it's literally a scam now. But back to my original thing. If you get, like, you know, let's say you spend $250 a month, but during that month, after, like, as you get up to $100 on your credit card, you immediately pay it off. The credit company still considers it, oh, you used it for $250 worth of shit. So your utilization of the credit card is still going to be $250 over whatever your maximum is, which puts your utilization rate up, which, you know, lowers your credit score. And it's like, this system's so fucking dumb. Like, it's literally just a way to profit off of people. Like, I get what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be, you know, an estimate of can you pay off your fucking thing back, but it's being marketed so heavily right now, and it's just so dumb. It's so dumb. It's like the closest thing we have to a social credit score from China right now, but sorry, little rant. Because Bloodway and I, we could actually get the thing as early as April now because of how well the Pay for Pain went the other day. And I'm going to do another mini Pay for Pain with Paw Patrol in like mid-April now because they gave me the go-ahead. So, you know, it just means I have to now like spend next month paying like nothing on my credit card, which is annoying because I get cash back and, you know, that's basically free money, but whatever. In the long run, it means I'll pay a few $1,000s less on the mortgage. But it's just so dumb. It's honestly just so dumb. Credit Karma hurt me more than it helped me? Yeah. I mean, I've got Credit Karma on my phone because Bloodwing insisted on it, but I mean, I'm probably going to switch to the Experian app because, hey, you know, free points on your credit score, and literally every point counts. Like, every point will get you a little under $1,000 less you have to pay on your mortgage in the long run, you know, because it lowers the rate you have to do on top of the fact that rates are super low right now, which is why Bloodway and I really want to buy around this time to put the mortgage down. It's just, I don't know. Being an adult is just being on a shitty EA server at this point. Ah, man. Try Wells Fargo. That's scary as seeing a sock on Sergeant Fluffers after being kidnapped by Goat Team 6. Think about it. PTSD triggered. I don't want to know what's in your dreams, Revan. I really don't. If that's what you think of, I'm worried to ask what your subconscious does in the fucking daytime. Oh, man. Just nightmare fuel at that point. I put a pilot in there, right? Yeah, I'm going to try to take that thing off on the runway. It's not going to be able to be taken off, but just in case I actually manage to get it off the runway, fun times. But it's not going to happen. I also have 2 helipads. I can put 1 helipad up there if I really want to. But I'm trying to be a little more methodical with my AI placement, because if I just put stuff like on the rooftops, air is just going to schwack the shit out of it, you know? Yeah, I don't think a Metis will be able to... Well, no, I could probably fit a Metis right here. But, again, I expect air. This will be just an easy target for him. But if I, like, hide it... Don't lie, you dream of Sergeant Fluffers? Dude, I don't know what the fuck I dream of half the time, man. Yeah, let's also put him in the shadow. I mean, air's just gonna use thermals, but hey, you know, we can dream. See, this is why I fucking hate the fact that the fucking thing, like, there's no set scale in Arma 3. And there is, but, like, it doesn't work in MP. Because I would take one of these, and I would shrink it down to just cover him like a blanket, and I could hide him from air. But no, it has to be for artists. Like, come on. I get it. I get it. There's... The frickin' Art of War DLC was, you know, just something for artists, because there's actually, if you look... through Arma 3 stuff, there's actually a pretty niche market for making really cool snapshots with Arma. And I get it. That was a labor of love for them. But it's like, at that point, you're saying in Arma there's a really cool feature that can be used. And it could literally, like, revolutionize how this game works. And you're just gonna give it to artists. Like, ah! Well, it's 2020 Russians, Trevi. Disabling thermals wouldn't fit the theme at all. You know? Oh, yeah, we're 2020 Russians, but we don't have thermals. Yeah, fucking hell. I did that once. I did not appreciate the bitching. So now I just shoot them down with frickin' tow launchers and shit. Alright, I'm gonna do something really mean. Let me explain why this is mean. I'm gonna put a mortar up here, and I'm gonna have it face this way. And then I'm going to put a guy on there. Now, here's how mortar targeting works. If the AI spots them, he'll get very, very accurate with this thing. And he's being put on elevation to Overwatch. I don't know why I'm showing that to you. Some of you are just going to fucking metagame it. Never mind. Never mind. That's going to get used up way too easily. Alright, I'm trying to think what other things do I want. I definitely want a Stinger down here. But where? Where? Put him in the corner. Something really niche. What would be artist only? I don't even want to know. Like, it's just... Ah, oh, man. It's like when you land that big titty goth gif, and you're literally about to take her to bed, and then she just has a random wave of fatigue or something IRL comes up and she has to go. That's literally what it is with the set scale command. You're literally about to have something perfect, and then it's taken away from you. And there's nothing you can do about it. For some bullshit reason that isn't explained to you. Which, you don't even know if it's a bullshit reason, because it's not explained to you. Ah. It's okay. We'll persevere. It's Arma. We may do without it. We'll continue to make do without it and just be really creative on random stupid shit. Easy. Now, I will probably build the actual patrols in the actual Zeus mission, but this is all just the garrison work, and I'm literally just picking random stupid spots to do it. I'm gonna put a Dishka in here. Nope, I'm gonna do a cord. Cord. Yeah, baby. But can't you run the set scale command globally? I mean, maybe, but it's not gonna work in multiplayer. Because the command's literally designed, even if you get it to run, it's designed to, if there's any movement detected on the item because it represents itself on, you know, the XYZ plane. So these, the position coordinates, if any of these change, then it breaks the command and reverts it to the previous state automatically. So again, it's literally for snapshots. Here, I'm gonna set up a helicopter here. Yeah, you're subbed because a lot of people gave out gift subs over the past week. And gift subs are weird because they don't prioritize the people in your channel. They're just randomly assigned to people that have been, like, that have seen your channel in the past, like, few days. I don't agree with that system. Like, only after everyone who's watching gets a sub should you start going back and giving the past people subs. Because I've had people go, like, what the fuck? Like, someone gave out 100 subs while 80 people were watching. This was, like, a year ago. But, you know, there were still people in there that were like, what the fuck? Where's my sub? Because they were watching. But, hey, that's just the system. I can only bitch about these things these days and work with them. Twitch is weird. Arma's weird. Credit scores are weird. We've literally just spent this stream bitching about things. Oh, I love it. What am I even doing? I'm looking for helicopters, that's what. Okay, Super Hind. Westernized Mi-24, yes! Murder 24! Oh, that's gonna get shot down so quickly. Oh, I can put another vehicle here if I want. I mean, do I want to? I think I have enough on, because again, if I put it here in general, it's just gonna get shot down. So you know what? We're gonna put a 55 right here. Just an old 55, and you know what? It's not even gonna have anyone in it. It's literally just bait. I don't know why I'm telling you this, because again, you're just gonna... Metagame! Westernized because it has a freaking Apache autocannon in the front of it, and it's got a third pylon with a different style of ATGMs, which actually just look like your normal yellow tubes, but look at how slick this thing looks. Westernized. Just let me have this one, please. Okay. AT. Let's do 2 guys and well, I already have 1, so where would be a good second one? Somewhere on the front line. Somewhere where there's bound to be some vehicle that may or may not be engaged, and I'll probably just have to remote control and do it myself as normal. The classic. Okay, there's windows there. There's no window there. I could also do some internal garrisoning in here, but nah. Again, I don't want to keep them outside. I could shove them in buses. Oh. I could shove them in... Well, no, there's actually... Hold on, because that's off. No, okay, I don't want to risk it then. Sometimes when you put AI in certain places that are, like, specific to the map, the rendering can get very, very weird, and I don't really want to risk any of that. Are you tall enough? Do you have enough clearance? I don't like that. I could put a pallet under him. Pallet gang. Hey guys, save the crazy stuff for a little later, because we might actually be building a few custom comms, but I will have to take a break if this continues on another 2 hours because of, excuse me. I have to put up another video, which will probably be a second highlight. Perfect! The good old palette does it again. Give me a cord, because this was technically a CDF position. Perfect! The murder core! Just over the window! Wait, why is it outside the window? To the window! To the wall! Murder core, man! I love that thing. Alright. Medics in the back line. Okay, okie dokie, artichoke. Backline. All right, let's see. I put the marksman down already. Let's do some light AT capability shit. Just at angles where they might be able to hit Vix. Normally I like to pair up my AI, but with how laggy these scenarios can be, I kind of vary things up instead. Yeah, that should be good. Pocket AT. Alright, then what, like 10 riflemen just sparsed around in other positions? I think that'll work. Vertical. Yeah, just to assign like battle buddies and stuff. Oh, I never put a guy on there. Well, let's fix that. Tent City. With a PowerPoint. I could actually lock these people off in, Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Alright. That means I have to put them at angles where there's only one way for them to come in on, but that's not too hard. Tent City. Alright, so real quick, that would be... Woo! Sleepy. What the hell are you? Why do you have a movement order to go over there? Stop it. Get some help. Group these guys. It doesn't matter because I'm going to group them up, then sync that, and then I can throw that across the airfield. So again, that locks them into... I have a video explaining that, actually. The how to garrison shit. And then I'm going to build up on that rooftop. Stop making you yawn, dude. Like, I overslept. I haven't overslept in a week. Which I know sounds... It doesn't sound that, like, you know, bad, but... I mean, last week, starting Monday, I was waking up at 8 and working since... like, midnight. Now, like, I think my job's completely fallen apart at this point, because they didn't even call me for work this morning. So my boss is probably going to send me something this week and say, hey, you know... Blah, blah, blah. He'll give me the real reason just to say his boss did not want him to fill that position, even though he said he approved on it, but... People in their, like, office politics, man, I fucking hate it. The only reason the boss's boss approved it, because the boss's boss's boss said he should, and he's like, I don't want to. He's like, well, you gotta. And then he'll come up with some bullshit reason to say, yeah, it wasn't working out. We'll see. If I want to go truly full-time, though, that's an option, but unless I do that, then, yeah, people. What can you do? I said yesterday night? Oh, yeah. I mean, that just shows you how frickin' my body completely shut down. My brain is, my brain's done for the day. As you can clearly tell. Alright, so let's get all of these units. Subtracting any vehicles, because I want them to operate on their own regard. Yeah, include the pilot there. Sync all those up. Not him. Oh, for the damn it, game. Fucking right-click bullshit. I fucking meant to do a right-click drag and you know it. Motherfucker.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Okay, now I don't need to have all of these guys selected, even though the sync module overwrites if the pathing's on or off. So it doesn't matter too much in that regard, but all these other units I want to be able to have the 360 spin, so. We're gonna go under AI. Disable that, and that's going to be our large-scale garrison. Now we're going to go to all the mini spots. So, give me another chord. Tall chord. And again, we got to try to hide these guys, because they're just going to boop me off the get-go. Except the AT guy, I can shove him somewhere pretty easily. Do that. I mean, this is like their last airfield, so yes, there's going to be quite a few Stainers here defending it. Space them out a little bit from that, because that's going to get blown to high hell. Have that guy in the low ground, this guy in there. You know, I've been thinking, like, the next Vietnam op I do, I'm going to have it nearby a tunnel. But that tunnel, like, I'm gonna, like, heavily imply, like, based off of the map and where the objective's going, but no intel, nothing in the op to actually tell them that the tunnel there is occupied. I'm gonna fill it with, like, purely mines. Like, nothing but mines. So if anyone tries to metagame it, they're just gonna run into mines. I'm gonna laugh at them. I think that'll be a great idea. Whew. What are some good mods to use with Zeus and creating missions? So creating missions, get a mod called 3DIN Enhanced. That'll give you a lot more features to work with when creating stuff. I mean, one good example is this option. My players love dynamic groups. That basically lets them open up a menu in-game and set up all their groups with custom names, and it's just a nice slice of life feature, but it also helps keep track in case you don't do any of the scripting to automatically script groups like Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo together, because to do that you gotta double click on a unit and put the add under the squad leader icon, but digression aside. Zeusing, you don't need Zeus cache anymore because they made that a base game feature as of the latest update. So all you really need is a Zeusing mod, such as Achilles or Zen. Achilles has a few function features that Zen doesn't have. Zen is Zeus enhanced, by the way. I just say Zen because I'm an idiot. But Zen has more... It has a cleaner interface, in my opinion. It also has a really cool feature where it'll show you if your cursor is visible to the players, aka if you're going to spawn stuff, and if your cursor says visible, it'll show you who can see what you're spawning. And so you know not to spawn stuff there. I also heard a goat fucking down here. Heard the ba. Nice. So that would be my advice, Crazy Ghost. Yeah, and then there's you don't really have to do Z Cup because Z Cup is built into Cup itself now. So I mean, I don't have it loaded, but if you were to go into props, you have all of these. This is all from Z Cup. But Zen is great for like modern stuff because it's all like custom compositions that are based off of vanilla assets. And then ZEI is good for custom interior jobs. But you can't use it on custom buildings because no one's made and uploaded things for the class names. Because again, I'm sorry I'm jumping around all over the place. I'm just tired. But ZEI is a button where normally you'd have it under systems. You can place a module down. It'll autofill a building with clutter. Something that's good for smaller scale ops, but larger scale ops, if you do that to every building, you're just going to lag the building out. Not the building out, the server out. So you just want to be careful in that regard. Did I turn your pathing off? I honestly don't remember. No, I did not. Good thing I checked. I would have caught it in fucking testing. Oh, yeah, no, Malin, it's been in there for, like, a year now. Remember, we had that conversation in the mod channel, like... Yeah, 2020. Early 2020 or late 2019.
So, let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
How dependent your campaigns are on win-lose missions if they fail. Next one, if they completely... So, Ice... A lot of my missions are built off of... I mean, here, I need to shut the music off to think. Let's take the Banganon incident. That campaign recently finished, but 2 missions ago, I had to completely change the mission because in the sixth mission, instead of following where the gunfire was, finding the bloodstained note, and trying to find the scientist, they didn't find the bloodstained note. They ignored the gunfire, and they just RTB'd. So instead, I had them meet up with a group that I was going to actually keep alive, but they that group ended up being killed off, and it was set up for an ambush. And then the next mission over, I had as the scientist killed off, and the Chinese were doing everything. So my point with that statement to answer yours is I don't really make butterfly effect campaigns anymore. If they do XYZ, I'll just, and they do ABC instead of XYZ, I'll just recycle what I had for the next mission. And... Oh, God, that's a really bad spot to put a marksman there. I'll just kind of recycle it instead. And the reason I do that is I used to make really grandiose butterfly effect campaigns. For example, the Zombie 506 campaign on Gulf Coast, Project 15, I believe, 14 or 15. That was a massive butterfly effect campaign, and they went down the route of defeating the super secret bad guy faction and escaping with a helicopter and meeting up with the U.S. military, and hopefully that would resolve in, having peace throughout that area so humanity could rebuild. There was one where they could fight the military, there was one where they could directly align themselves with the military, and there was one where they would just grab what they needed off the island and leave if they didn't find anything significant. So 4 different major paths they could go on, and the campaign just went around based off of where they went in the entire global map and what they found and interacted with and the choices they made. So I still do butterfly campaigns here and there, but they are a gigantic pain in the ass to make. I cannot stress this enough. They have so much work tied to them because you have to build all the features for every possible effect, obviously. And then, you know, a lot of it you won't even do. Born Home, I wouldn't consider a butterfly effect campaign because I didn't pre-build anything. I literally just saw, okay, they did this. Let me set this up for next time. There was no pre-planning with Born Home. It was just like whatever the fuck happened happened. That's what kind of bugs me about Born Home. People say they love it and they think that I like had all this elaborate planning behind it. No, it was literally all just fucking whatever the fuck happened happened. Like, yes, I did a little bit of mission dev in between, obviously, to make those mission scenarios, but it was purely just, okay, this happened. Let me set this up because I think it'll be funny. And that's another thing that of why I don't do butterfly effect campaigns. Not just because of the amount of work, but my best work has been from just random shit, you know? So, especially nowadays where I Zeus like, 1, 2 on Sunday, 2 on Monday, 1 on Tuesday, which is actually going to turn to 2 on Tuesday. So 2, 4, 6. Wednesday is a guaranteed 1 because it's either for TSP or the 50607. Thursday's Paw Patrol, so 8. Also, I have a morning one, so 9. And then Saturday could potentially have one, but I take that one off sometimes. So a minimum of 9 mission files to Zeus a week. I have to optimize my time, you know? And that's a pain in the ass. Let me put the music back on. But no, apparently, according to what people tell me, my best work is improv. So, I'm just gonna play to my strengths. Because why wouldn't you, you know? I will say one of my favorite types of scenario to Zeus, though, is when you are reacting as the enemy commander and dealing with forces that come in. So a dynamic AO where you don't really have anything pre-built. For example, a player getting shot down in enemy territory and the whole AO is circulated around rescuing that player. I, as the commander, know that something's been shot down, and I, at first, am gonna say, I love how I put a Bohemia Interactive hat on this poor bastard. Anyway, digression aside. I am just trying to capture that pilot so I can then string him up for the world to see and say, hey, this faction tried to invade me, blah, blah, blah. But then, you know, 20 minutes later, I get a report, hey, there's this massive QRF force that just crossed the border to try to rescue this pilot. Oh, shit, okay, how am I gonna react to that? Those are my favorite styles of ops because that's like you purely, not just being a Zeus, but you're actually playing an enemy mind and you're trying to deal with it. But you have to do it in a balanced way that won't like get your entire player base murdered, you know? Because it's still all about their fun. But depending on what they do, you can list off, you know, what they can do and what they can't do. And if they do something they're not allowed to do and you're allowed to counter it, oh, that's when the fun stuff happens. Also, the impossible ops are really fun to Zeus, because you literally watch what these chuckleheads do. And you're like, oh, okay, that's not the way I intended you to do it, but if you choose death, then cool. Like, for example, the Gulf Coast impossible op I thought was hilarious, because they literally decided going down the main road was a good idea. And I promptly showed them why going down the main road was not a good idea. Yes, I love punishing stupid actions, because the amount of stupidity I have to deal with in my ops, after spending so long making them, is just a nice little gratification I get. A little bit of a retort, if you will. Except the retort involves, massive explosive ordnance. More often than not. Oh yeah, I love getting into mind games with the enemy commander. That's also really fun. Rare, but really fun. Oh god, that means Malin has cooties if he's playing with a girl on Minecraft. The obvious thing to say there is, but what about your girlfriend? Wee Woo? And I'm like, what, Bloodwing? Yeah. Do you honestly think Bloodwing has cuties? If she wears the pants in the relationship, I don't think that means she has the cooties. Oh my god. Alright. I'm gonna keyhole him right there. I'm gonna do one AA specialist. I'm gonna plop him there. Let me get the SLs here. Who says you're not getting pegged in this situation? We're in the same boat. I understand that completely, Malin. I understand that one completely. You know what? What is it? The 9K? No. Wait, I'm in the wrong side. There we go. Yes, I was right. It's a nice day for bird watching. You got your 2 cameras ready to go, and all you're gonna do is watch them birds fly, right? And then promptly shoot them down. Is it wrong that during some of my ops, you wish death on the players? Sometimes, it depends on the situation. If the players are doing a really good job, and they're doing everything like they're supposed to be, and you still want them to die, then, yeah, that's wrong. You should give them the win, because they're actually doing what they're supposed to, acting as a well-oiled machine, and doing really well. And I love it. I love to see when the player base actually performs that way. It's rare, but it happens. So when people ask me, oh my gosh, you should be killing them off, I go, no, fuck you. They're doing well. Let them do well. Why would I stop that momentum? Because that's like when your kid is doing really well in his school, and he's getting, you know, A's and B's, which is fine, by the way. Don't fucking nuke your child for not getting perfect scores in standardized tests. That's a rant for a different day, but you know, that would be like bitch slapping your child when they came home with good grades. Exactly if I started spamming artillery on the players for doing the op perfectly. I treat them as my children. That's why I call myself a babysitter sometimes. But reward them for doing well and punish them when they're not. So, opposite side of the coin. If they're doing horribly, then you can wish death on them. Then we murder them. Yeah, because at that point, we're just wrapping it up. Game over. GG, you lose. You know? Shit happens. Daddy Liru. Oh, God. I can't say anything about that right now. Let's move on. Thanks for the flashbacks. You're welcome. Oh, yeah, no, whoever designed this map has been in development for years, so, you know, going back, constantly getting new feedback for it, damn right. They especially know what they're doing, and it's great. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't know who made it off the top of my head. Alright, that should select everyone. Let's get... not the squad leader, hold on. That, group everyone up to a single shift. Go to attributes, standing, and pathing. Now, is there anything... oh, right. That. And let me go ahead and put a marker on that puppy. Oh, right. That. That one. Father, is that you? I need to have lunch with my father this week, actually. Maybe Tuesday. Crap, I need to check FNF Titans and see what time that starts, because I wanted to start up with the Mandalorian group again this week. And I completely forgot that that thing's on Tuesday. Also, yes, I'm going to put a freaking machine gunner in every single one of these bunkers. Why? Because I'm a jerk. Does that excuse me? No, I'm just lazy at coming up with proper responses. I'm not going to put any heavy AT up here, actually. I'll put a few light AT guys, but that'll be it. Alright, almost done with this. We'll probably get to, I will take a small break after I finish this one scenario, just to go get some water, because I haven't eaten or drank anything all day, because I'm an idiot. I say that a lot, that I'm an idiot. Really, it's just I rush through things too quickly without taking proper care of myself, and then my body responds by making me feel like shit. Because, you know, it's important to have self-care and take care of yourself, and I know this lesson. I just refuse to, you know, actually learn from it and do what's required of me. So, don't be me. Make sure you have enough time for yourself. Give yourself some proper self-care. Love yourself. And, you know, take things one step at a time at your pace if you need to. Don't let anyone else bully you otherwise. The reason I don't do it is because I am so busy multitasking so many different things at once, and I just don't find myself having the time. All excuses. There are scenarios out there that turn Zeusing into RTS-style games. I encourage you to look them up on the workshop. Just say Zeus RTS and they should come up. Isn't self-love on stream against TOS? Funny. Yeah, if you want that type of self-love, then you should go to a different stream service. You silly goober. Oh, TeamSpeak just kicked me out for being AFK. Am I missing anywhere fun? No, let me move debug down. No, I can keep it there. I can just say, hey, don't fucking shoot at stuff all the way down there. Let me put a start marker over here. Okay. That should be good enough. Alright, updates I need to make. I need an MI-26. Now I gotta run... that. I need to go open up chat here. Wow, thanks, what's that? Alright, and there's the Nassau PvP event. I completely forgot about that. I gotta ask my community if they want to go show. But I have to check the times. Because I have a meeting with the fucking bank about a mortgage pre-approval letter. And Bloodwing's getting on my ass about stuff, even though I told her, hey, you know, like, I'm working my ass off so I can afford this thing for you, with you, but... You know, everyone wants a piece of me. What was I doing? Oh, you're right. I was going to go into TSB, go down to Zeus feedback, and look through the requests from last week. Because someone said they still found plum mags. So I'll go ahead and read through that. That would have been on the 8th. There's the feedback for the tunnel op, which means it's right above. Plum mags in Bravo AT rifle assist, possibly in the kit also. Okay. That's a plum mag. And it's in the fucking... Oh, that's where they were. Son of a biscuit. I thought I took them out. You bastard. Yeah, because I cleared them from the inventories, but not the guns. Oh, well. Curse of the Plum Mag. Yeah, it's only taken me 8 fucking missions to fix it. Because I just forget where the fucking thing is. Is it in you? It doesn't look like a Plum Mag. So how did I miss only half of it? I don't get it. Yeah, you're regular. Are you a fucking plum mag? That might be a plum mag. How did the Afroider get a plum mag? Where do these plum mags keep coming from? No, that's the regular one, so it's more purple. So, yeah. They said the AT assistant might also have some. I mean, technically it's a Grenadier assistant, but, you know, people are American. Oh, what's that? Now you're just being mean and condescending again. This is why I thought you were being mean and condescending to me the other day, and I frickin' quick banned you on Friday. Because you're just so mean to me. I make mistakes. Making this many scenarios a week is kind of cray-cray for the brain. I probably still... No, I wasn't drunk at that point. I sobered up. I was just mad. Alright, that should be everything. What other feedbacks do we have here? Little slow at times. Well, yeah. More context spread out. So this AO will be better. Plum mags were found in the BTR-82. Are you fucking kidding me? They're not... There's not even supposed to be any... Did I not clear the inventories? Well, I mean, no, because that's copy-pasted from the other one, so... Yeah, this calls up for no cargo because they load it themselves. So that means someone took their plum mags and put it in the 82. Okay, that's it. Cool. Awesome. That's everything. Let me pre-build a squad. So that would be these four plus a marksman. SMA. Grenadier. And a medic. Cool. Alright, so here's what's going to happen. I am going to go to a new scenario, but I'm going to run a few ads because I need to go get something to drink real quick. So, just give me a moment.
Send in Goat Team 6.
Here, I'll shut that out real quick. Weston, thanks so much for the tier 1 sub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this little mission-making scenario. Let me also look up in the all-tier poll real quick. Oh, yeah, okay, that won by a landslide. So give me a minute, I'll be back. Yeah, 82 is a more modern version of the 80 Alpha. Oh, hell yeah. I got back at the perfect time. Well then, let's turn that up. Alright, what would be a good map for Toyota War? I've done Daraya. Desert's too small. NSA wouldn't be too bad, I'll keep that in mind. No way now. Daraya I've done before. Leskovitz also wouldn't be too bad. Rogero's too laggy in the desert areas. I learned that from the T3 app. Livonia. No, because I'm going to use that for a tank op. The dunes are a little... they're not on the maneuverable side. Let's look at Livonia, because Livonia might actually be perfect for this. Yeah, Dark, we got them in TSB assets a few... well, about a month or two ago. I call it Livonia? Yeah, lithium. I like how you say it, though. Tithium. Let's do tithium. Alright, chat. Here's how this works. Crap, I have links disabled. Describe for me a technical, and we will potentially build said technical. I need to find a good AO first. You know, what if we took the bike idea and I redid it as technicals? Driving down the riverbank. Yeah. Yeah. So we just repurpose that AO, but we do it down the riverbank instead. And I can come up with some BS to... Yeah. Okay. Okay. Perfect. I'd have to test all these for their driving capability, but